Hello everyone, here is my new HP Pavilion laptop that I've purchased. The details of the machine is it's a HP 15 N276A8 4555 quad core processor AMD with 1TB of hard drive space and 8GB of RAM. The graphics is based on the AMD integrated ATI graphics, which is 7600G. Presently running Windows 8.1. Obviously it's red. I have installed a start menu through stardock.com. You can purchase that for around $5 and you've got a full menu there. I just wanted to see and obviously give my opinion of the machine. I recently sold a HP Pavilion laptop which was in blue, which was G6 1207SA in blue. Brilliant laptop, was Windows 7. Had an AMD G6 processor, A6 sorry, and it was quad core running at 1.4 GHz. It's funny, the old laptop, which was about 3 years old, it was starting to fall apart, but was brilliant. It was a workhorse machine. I could play Star Trek Online, no problems, and I never had an issue with it apart from it being a little bit on the slow side. I could use Windows Live Mail, no problems, never crashed, yeah, and that was that machine. So what prompted me to upgrade? Well, the two of the USB ports had been damaged at some point, and I really needed two USB ports working on the left side so I could use an external hard drive. So obviously I purchased this off eBay. It was sealed because I did try and buy it from PC World, but basically they cocked it up and sold my machine on to someone else, and then when I tried ordering it from a different store, I was told there were none available. So that was that. So I found this machine on eBay sealed, and I obviously purchased it, and it looks nice. Obviously I've added a Star Trek background picture there, and obviously install lots of different games, but the advantage of having obviously the start menu bar here means I can access my programs, and obviously there's lots of different programs I've put on, and games and what have you. Now this is Windows 8.1. As I said, my old laptop was Windows 7. Never had an issue with it. It was quick enough for my needs, no problem. This new machine is an A8 4555 processor, quad core. It's actually faster than my old machine, running at 1.6 GHz, and it's a superior machine in every sense. It's got twice the hard drive space, 1TB. It's got 2GB more RAM because the old machine has 6GB of RAM, and I thought this machine would be really fast and quick, but I'm going to show you what's the problem, and maybe some of you techno guys out there can help me and tell me what exactly is wrong. I've tried going to the virtual memory settings. I did a bit of reading, and it was suggested that it could be something to do with the virtual memory not being set high enough. So I think I changed it from 1500 megabytes to 4000, and it didn't seem to do anything. Obviously I've installed Google Chrome, but I just wanted to show everyone the problem. So I'm going to try and obviously move the screen a bit closer so you can see. Hope that's viewable. And now I'm going to click on to Google Chrome, and you'll see what I mean. And this is in real time. As you can see, it's still loading. It's still loading, it's still loading. I'll click onto YouTube.
Would you like Ahura to break up with Spock and just be part of the team?
As you can see, it is having a lot of problems. It just doesn't seem quick enough. Let's try Amazon. Go to Amazon. To Amazon. It's still loading, it's still loading, it's still loading. It's still loading, it's still loading. It's still loading the page, now it's just finished. I'll try eBay, maybe that'll be a better one for you. As I said, it's the N276A84555 quad. It is incredibly slow. I'm moving it down and you can see it's still loading, it's still loading. I'm trying to go down and it's not letting me, and it's still doesn't want to work. And if I do go up, I don't really know what to make of this Windows 8.1 system. In terms of the build quality of the laptop, I think the keyboard is plastically, it doesn't feel solid, it feels cheap and nasty. In terms of my old machine, it doesn't come close to the build quality, and yet they were around the same sort of pricing. Again, we've got MSN here. I don't know if you can see that in the screen, but it's still loading. I'll try Windows Live Mail. Please bear with me, this does take some time. On my old machine it'd be more or less up straight away. I'm trying to click on things and it's really slow. It does have a tendency to crash on the Windows Live Mail. Come out of it. funny when you do a video like this, it doesn't show how it normally happens, but it is a lot slower than this normally. As for accessing video, it's not too bad when I come to put a film on. In terms of the speaker volume, it's pretty good and decent. The machine itself is a budget machine, so if anyone would like to comment on what they feel could be the problem, because even if I go into Internet Explorer, I'm still waiting for it to load a lot of the time, and it just doesn't feel quick enough. For a quad core machine running at 1.6 gigahertz, I know it isn't on par with any of the i3s, i5s or i7 processors out there in terms of speed, but it should be more or less quick, and I'm not getting that quickness. It doesn't come close to my i3 Lenovo laptop that I've got. Okay, it's got an SD drive in it that makes it a bit quicker, but it's still not great performance, and I'm not very happy with it. So if anyone would like to comment and let me know what they think could be the problems with this machine, let me know, because if I go from a start, let's just do a restart. And hopefully it'll give you an indication of what it's like when it's starting up. As I said, I did actually have a blue Pavilion G6 which worked fine. Obviously it was Windows 7, slightly different operating system, but it was really quick, you know, speedy, even for a 1.4 A6 processor. This is an A8, it should be faster, it should be better. The graphics is better because I think it was something like a 6000 something graphics. In the other machine. So let's just swapping the drive over and seeing what the performance is like. Because obviously that will be Windows 7, because it could be a big difference. As you can see, it's taken an awful long time to reboot. Now, I used to have a Lenovo Windows 8 laptop, which I had briefly. It was certainly quicker than this. As you can see, I'm trying to click on some of my emails and it's still loading. Hope you can see that in the camera. So there you have it really, it's quite slow in comparison to what I used to have. Again, it's saying not responding there now. It was so much quicker than this. And there you go, it's finally decided to bring up that email that I was trying to look at. And now I've tried minimizing it, it's still slow as hell. So guys, after watching this, let me know what you think. Do you think this machine's any good? Do you think I'm doing something wrong? I know a bit about computing myself, but the sort of performance is terrible. My previous AMD machine was nothing like this, it was so quick and fast. So guys, do you think I should get rid and get something else? I'll put an SSD drive in it, maybe that might speed it up. But don't understand why it's not as good as my last machine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the hard drive in it with my old one that was in the old HP Pavilion laptop, and we'll see if it changes anything. If the performance is worse, then clearly there's a problem with the processor, possibly. Maybe the hard drive needs replacing because there's something wrong with it. That could explain a lot if that's the case. So without further ado, I will do that and let you guys know if it's the machine or whether it's the hard drive. Because sometimes when I've got machines, it can be the hard drive at fault. Anyway, thanks for watching and post a comment. Let me know.